Hi, this is Brandon Smiley from thirstgym.com. Today we're talking about an exercise called the reverse lunge. This is a great lunging variation. I prefer the reverse lunge over an alternating lunge or a forward lunge. Any day of the week, I think it just has better carryover in our sport, but it helps build the glutes and the hamstrings a bit more, and it's also very knee friendly, and for a lot of people that can be a huge positive if they've got knee pain, but we need to try to change and challenge their single leg patterning to be something that's favorable for them. So if you've not done split squats or anything, I think split squats are a great place to start. Once you get the split squats down, then we can start talking about some reverse lunges. Basically, we're just going to start with both feet together. We're going to take a big step back. We're going to load the opposite leg when we take that step back, and then we're going to stand tall. So I prefer, again, to load this in the goblet position whenever I train it. I think it does a good job helping maintain torso position. Sometimes when you get dumbbells by the side or something, people kind of lean forward, or they'll drift over their toes, or they'll just let these kind of just hang back and forth, where at least up here we've got the torso engaged and everything is in good position 99% of the time. When it's goblet loaded, it's when things get side loaded that we start to see some mechanical breakdowns and sacrifice of what they can grab for weight versus movement quality. So both legs together here, big step back. When we take that step back, your knee does not have to touch the ground. If you're on a soft surface like we're on a turf here, I think it's entirely okay. If you're on concrete or something hard, outside, probably not a good idea to be banging your knees off the ground. I would try to hover and not touch it, but just keep that in mind. But ideally, this is the position that we're going to end in, and then we're going to pull through this front leg here to stand tall, back through. So back here. If you got your goblet position loaded, you'd be right here, okay? And then you just switch legs, give you another look at it. Notice I'm loading back here. This is good and perpendicular to the floor, okay? I'm not drifting forward. The pressure the whole time is through my heel and through my whole foot while I'm in a good position, and then stand tall. Exercise that you don't need any kind of loading parameters with. You can load it with a barbell, kettlebell, offset, however you want to load it. We prefer the goblet. Ideally, you're going to perform this for 3 or 4 sets of 6 to 10 per leg. If it's a body weight thing that you're doing at home, just perform as many repetitions as you can. I think alternating back and forth is great for a conditioning finisher. If you're training it for strength, I usually recommend starting with one leg and then finishing with the other, not to alternate back and forth. So you always get a good gauge of where you're at with one leg and the other in terms of overall strength. If you've got one leg that's a little bit weaker than the other. If you have any questions about this, leave in the comment section. Thanks. Have a great day.